Hello everybody, my name is Ben here with the Master Stealth Gaming Crew, bringing you another video. Now today's video is not anything really stealth. It's a new game that I've been recently playing a lot more called FTL, which stands for Faster Than Light. Basically, it's a game where you control your ship. You're running from the rebels, and you're going from sector to sector, planet to planet, trying to find things, build up your ship to eventually defeat the rebel cruiser in the very last sector. I'm going to record this in a few episodes. Hopefully I can keep it down to around 5, and we'll just see how it goes. So, there's 3 ships that I have. I have this one, and that one. Oh, no, I have 4. And this one, well, this is the starting one, and it comes with an Artemis and a burst laser and 3 crew members. And this one is another one I like. It comes with burst laser, 4 crew members, and it has this special extra weapon. But I'm gonna probably keep it down to the Kestrel, which I'm gonna rename the Sneaky Beaky. And we're gonna just start it up on easy, just so I can give you guys a good, run around of what the game is. Alright, so, we're starting off. We have an Artemis, which I'm gonna power up, and we have a burst laser. Those are your weapons, and the system is rather easy to grasp. You've got your currency up here, you've got your hull points, you've got the level shields. That bar is your regeneration shields. You got your Vade, your oxygen levels, your crew. I'm going to save my current position. This returns all people to positions. I've got my missiles, my drone parts, which I'll show you what those do later, and my fuel. And so then there's more down here, which we'll get into on later. So I'm going to, why can't I jump? Map. Oh, it's because I'm paused. I don't know why it was paused. Pausing is probably one of the most important things you can do in this game. It gives you time to target, it gives you time to do a bunch of stuff. First, I want to actually turn down the music, because it is rather loud in my ear. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to Artemis their shielding. Now, that's their shielding array. I want to get that shielding array down. And now the burst laser fires just after the Artemis charges up. And so I'm going to target that on weapons, so I can bring down their weapons and their shielding at the same time. Now what sucks is my missile missed, and it hit their, and it missed and didn't hit. And so now I want to target their shielding array with my second volley of burst. And so that hit, and I'm going to keep the fire on the weapons. Now a solar flare is imminent, and I'm going to explain what that is. If you teleport to, jump to certain areas, sometimes it could have, different types of storms, or can be close to a sun, and then they'll have solar flares and other issues. Did I turn down my audio, actually? Turn it down a little more. Alright, there we go. So solar flare is going to go off, a fire is going to start in there, but this does apply some common sense, so if you flood all the oxygen out, the fire won't spread. And so right now my scopes is going to probably be destroyed unless I get rid of the flyer. So I'm going to jump fire, not flyer. So I'm going to jump there, and I'm going to try to milk this sector for as much as I can before I have to jump to the next sector. Now this is drone control, which is going to be an issue because it's using an attack drone, which will bring down my, close all doors, and that will pack into my shielding, which will let its weapons get through my shielding faster and easier. That's an issue. My Artemis missed again. So I'm going to have to just keep this volley on their weaponry back up. Now I have my evade is a little less because my engine room has been hit. And I also have an issue that my I've lost a whole point because I've taken damage. So I'm gonna keep this volley of fire, and hopefully I can hit their shielding. And all of that will go, so I don't need to use another missile because I'm down to 4 missiles. Got 5 now, but it's better. So, I want to upgrade as much stuff as I can, because, you know, that's just general common sense. Most of the time, you never bother to keep med bays fully powered up, because then you have room for an extra energy, so you can usually put that in here. And what I've done is I've upgraded my shields twice, so I can actually have that level of shielding filled up. The only issue is I need more energy, meaning I have to purchase more. But it's 20 scrap right now, and it's going to be, I think, oh, it's still 20 for the next one. Alright, so, but eventually the price of power bars, reactor bars, will increase. So I'm going to jump to the next location, intervene and defend the outpost, which I am going to do, because this is easy. All you do with this guy is you target his weapons. Now, he also has an Artemis, and I think a burst laser too. So he's running the same setup as we are, but he is a drone. Well, they are a drone. I'm not going to say he, because it could be something else. But it's a drone. And now drones... That has a oxygen breach. Drones don't ever have any shielding, nor do they ever have anyone on board. So they can't actually repair their systems. They're awesome. They're very easy to destroy. Now, sometimes they do have shielding, and sometimes they can be annoying, but that's in later sectors. And right now I'm going to put that into there. I'm going to get another one of that. The reason I put it back in there is because I'm going to have him heal up when he's done repairing that. Yeah, good. Pop you in there, have you heal up, then I'm going to return you to your saved locations, and take the energy out of medbay and put it into shielding, and then we have extra shielding. So he's back up to full, pop that out there with the right click, and power that up with left click. We're going to jump to the next location, and because the fleet's getting close, I'm going to want to get more distance, because you never want to be too close. Attack the automated ship to get the storage cache, or avoid provoking it. I right now have 2 levels of shielding, so I can take this on easy, so I am. But if you are not equipped well enough to take this on, then don't. Always assess what you have prior to engaging a ship. If you know the game well enough, you can know what weapon they have by what you see. And luckily they missed, but I also missed, which sucks. So now I'm going to keep my fire on there. Like I said, they don't repair. So now that their weapons are down, I can begin to target. I'm going to shoot their engines once. So now they can't get out of here, and now it's just a continuous barrage of me shooting in their shielding array. And they're dead. That's pretty much. I've lost 2 whole points in this entire sector thus far. The stage has been either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems you have lain unused for quite some time. You find nothing useful. So right now I don't really need to upgrade anything else, so I'm going to probably jump to there, and then to the distress signal, and then probably to the exit, or try to get a little more out of this sector. Now I'm in a nebula right now, so I can't see the rest of my ship, which is kind of annoying. So I'm going to again target their shielding array and burst laser their weapons array. Now, in comparison, our ship is massive compared to most of these ships, because when you look how many rooms that has. You know, it's got those little double rooms, and then look at us. You know, this portion of the ship is about the size as that, roughly. And now I want to suppress at least not suppress, but I want to keep bombarding the ship with fire and systems that'll need to either escape or survive. So I'm going to just shoot my burst laser and do its engine array. Not engine array, but its engines. And that should drop it. And jump to that distress, then jump there, and there, and there, and back. I'm going to do a loop around just to get as much as I can from this low-level sector. Try to dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks, destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates. Oh, shit. Okay, so May not have been the best decision. Should have tried something else because now I have to fight a pirate fighter. But this is actually Zoltan ship, which the Zoltan are a race that have a really cool shield that I want to get. That goes into the augmentation section, which I'll show you later when I get some more augmentations. Nope. And I want to bombard their engine array with fire, because it looks like they're repairing their weapons now. But I don't think they'll be able to fire and charge by the time I destroy them. Yep, there we go. Ooh, I'll jump there and do that little thing. Oh, this is easy. I can actually probably drop the whole thing with my burst laser. And I will, unless I need to have my thing kicked in. I have an issue. Why can't I access the rest of my shields? I'm confused. Help me. Yeah, sometimes it's either a glitch or what, I don't know, but I cannot seem to access the rest of my shielding, as you can see down the bottom left. I don't know what it was. I should be fine if I jump there and zigzag my way back up. Fuck. So right now I'm in an asteroid field, and asteroid fields suck because the asteroids go either, yeah, they hit your shielding and they weaken your shielding. Luckily I have a lot of shielding in its first sector, so I should be fine. Now granted, there's so many things in this game that can actually just go south, and you know, if that happens, if things do in fact go south very fast, you can lose a lot of hull points, and you could, you know, not be able to withstand your next encounter. And that's an issue that I've seen happen to me in the past. Well, I mean, I've experienced it. Gotta get the fuck out. Jump there. That may not have been the best idea. This is easy. Gonna attack their weapons array. Oh shit. Alright, that's an issue. Now what's happened is I've actually like missed all but one of my shots. So I'm gonna bombard their weapons real quick. Hit that, get that down, and then suppress their engine room. One issue that's happened is they hit my O2, my oxygen, so people will start to die. Oh, nice. I got another crew member. Bjorn, what are you good at? Nothing. So we'll put him in shielding, and we'll return, and we'll save. So now he's in shielding. Now we should be able to jump there. We can jump to the exit. That's nice. And we can get the fuck out of this first sector. So I'll probably record 1 to 2 sectors after this. We can go a civilian route all the way there. I'll do civilian hostile. Yeah. So we want to go Zoltan because we can get the Zoltan shield, which is awesome. Probably go there, because if I go to a distress, it might give me a quest, and you can get some small quests. Fuck. Alright, see that little yellow bar? That's a Zoltan shield, which nothing gets through. You just have to hit it till it's gone. So I'm going to target my burst laser at the shielding array, and hopefully that's enough to bring it down. I don't really know. I might have to, if all 3 hit, then hopefully. Yeah, see, I missed a lot. Oh shit, they have a breach weapon, and this is very bad. Oh shit. Okay, so what has happened now is they have a breach weapon, which actually teleports into a room directly and causes damage that way. And so the only thing I can really do here is, yeah, bombard them, drop their shielding. See, you know, my best course of action is going to actually be to jump out when I get the chance. I'm going to want to leave, because right now I'm pretty much stuck. They have a breach charge, and they keep targeting my weapon, so they're being smart. And so I'm gonna get out of there. Oh. That's fucking terrible. Shit. Oh. Yeah. That sucks. Sometimes what will happen is people will die. And it's not good when people die. I'm gonna get this guy healed up. And then save the current location. Oh, come on, heal all the way up. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go that way down to the exit. I want to get out of here fast. Ah, shit, another thing with the Zoltan shield. God damn it. Now, there's a few specific augmentations that I'm going to want to get, which is the weapon pre-igniter, which the second you jump, your weapons are charged. The Zoltan shield, and if I'm going to be using explosive weapons, which require missiles, I want to get the explosive replicator, which that does is it has a 50% chance of not using a missile and it just fires for free, which that's really good. And then eventually my weapons of choice are going to probably be Artemis weapons, which I already have one, which have either 1 or 2, or 1 Artemis and 1 breach. And right now I'm venting oxygen to get rid of the fire. Or it will be to have just 1 Artemis and a lot of pike beams and maybe 1 burst laser. Pike beam is amazing. That's all that can really be said about the pike beam. It literally just cuts shit. See, what sucks is I'm taking a real beating right now. So I'm gonna probably do this. Good. I'll let the O2 regenerate. And then I'll bump 1 into there, and I'll put him in where he needs to be. Hopefully he can repair that before he dies. I think he will. Come on, get the fuck out. Let's go. Alright, oxygen should regenerate. When those guys heal up, I'll send them back, have them repair the engines, and we should be on our way. Right. See, right now there's no need to really upgrade anything. I have my shielding at a good point, and I will upgrade them more, but I want to save so I can buy augmentations while I'm in at least a Zoltan sector, because I can probably get the Zoltan shield. Now what sucks is my hull is really low, so that will be an issue. I'm going to go there, then down to the store. Shit. I have intruders. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring into the med bay, and into the med bay, and then I'm going to literally open all these doors. Actually, we can leave this half of the ship secure, but I'm going to open that. And I'm going to try to suffocate them. Actually, what's going to happen is I'm going to put this guy indoors to make it so that they can't bust down doors. And now they're just going to destroy my engines. Okay, that's fine, because they're going to die. Oh, and it appears they're breaking through. Nice. I'll fight them in there. See, what's good is they've suffered a lot of damage already. We go back to normal. I put somebody there. I can see my ship. No, why can't I see my ship? That's odd. Oxygen should regenerate. Right now it's at 50%, so I can begin to send people back without them taking damage. Wow, they rushed straight to the doors. They didn't actually destroy my engines. That's nice. I didn't get anything out of that, which sucks. You know what I'm going to probably do is cut straight to there and hit up that store. I don't know. And then wrap around. My best bet's to go there when you really think about it. Alright. Automated reloader. Cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 10%. Explosive replicator. That's what I really want. Let's see what page 2 is. Just drones. So I need to get that, because that's that thing I mentioned. I'll get that. I'm good on fuel for now. I could get the between weapon shots is improved by 10%. Let's see, what is our damage? Where's our charge time? Why am I not seeing charge time? Let's go to ship. Equipment. Charge time. So by like a little more than 1 second. And that about 1 second, I think, if my math holds up. So I'm not going to bother, because then I can just put more into my ship later on. This is good, what I've gotten. The explosive replicator will be extremely useful. Usually participating in their study works out for me. I've rarely had that cause issue. But you do want to read what's happening most of the time. When it says participate in study, I'd say you're good. Otherwise, definitely read it. Fuck me, they have a Zoltan shield, so we're just gonna... and a breach weapon, so we're gonna probably end up wanting to get the fuck out. Fast. Yeah. Okay, they've hit my doors. That's not the worst. Now, hopefully, I can bring it down if all 3 hit. Nice. Artemis, their shields. Why not? That's okay. What's that gonna do? Nothing. I don't think that'll actually do anything. And we'll just drop their shielding. And there they go. We'll get that guy in there to repair. And we found a ton of shit. So, you know, that worked out in our favor. And I don't think we used any missiles. What did we get? 2 from that? And we had 11 when we came in here, so that's good. Alright, return to station. Jump. We'll go to the distress, then to the exit. What do we find here? You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as it was fleeing from the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone's on board. Hail them. The vessel is relieved. Here 7 or politely decline. I mean, 7 fuel would be useful, but didn't they say they ran out of fuel? Why do they need missiles and giving me... I'm gonna take it because it's a lot of fuel and that can go a long way in the end. But I think they're fucking idiots on board. I'm gonna be completely honest. Alright. Inquire about their specialty. They offer to upgrade your sensors system, subsystem in exchange for some scrap. Why not? So now I think... What does that do? Ah, yes, I can see the inside of enemy ships. So, I mean, for 14 scrap, that's a bargain. Alright, NG or Rebel? No, I didn't get a Zoltan shield, which really pisses me off. But I guess I'll go because I can find some slaver scum. Well, slavers. And they can give me more crew members. Which, I lost one, which really pissed me off, and it was my pilot. I would have rather lost the new guy, if anything. Oh, enemy FTL charging. Well, why would they do that? That's kind of stupid. They show up, they're like, hi, bye! Bye-bye. Go bye-bye now. Shoot that a lot. Now they can't get out. I'll just get rid of their weapons. It's down. Yeah, see, we can now see if there's fire in there. We can see also where guys are. Granted, the ship doesn't have any. Jump. Just jump there. There, down. Oh no. There. Up. Yep. Go there now. Sorry if you can hear my chair and stuff moving. Oh, fuck. They have a lot. Okay, so they have the hacking subsystem, which will temporarily take out one of my things, but I don't think they can actually hack things on the inside. It's only on the outside. But if they hack my oxygen, I'm in trouble, and it locks the doors to that area. They also have cloning. If I kill somebody, they don't die, and they have an anti-missile system, which will also make this harder. So I'm gonna actually not fire that yet. I'm gonna... Yeah, shit, they hit my O2. That's actually a really big issue. Get in there. Oh, well, it's gonna regenerate, so let's not bother with that. Yeah, see there, I have a real big issue, because I'm trying to take out the shielding, and I'm gonna have to hit there. Let's see... Boom. Yeah, see, they hit everything before anything ever fucking happens. This is gonna really suck. They hit my O2 again. Shit. Shit! This is gonna shoot it every fucking time. And it jumped out. That's nice. Flee pursuit by one jump. Fuck me. We need to get the fuck out fast. That's really what needs to be done. Need to get the fuck out fast. What's danger? What is that? Close to a pulsar. Waves of electronic manual. Disrupt your shields and drones. That kind of works better for me. But now, you were curious of why, I'm assuming you're at least curious, why my missiles didn't work on the last ship that we fought. That is because it had a defense drone. Alright, so I'm gonna have to actually cut this off right here. No, I'll do it after this ship. And then I have to... I'm gonna probably post it. And maybe finish recording. I don't know. Did I actually not hit anything? That fucking sucks. That actually really sucks. And I have no door control, which is like a big issue. I need to get that repaired fast. Oh shit. Let's put that in there. I completely forgot about that. No, hopefully they don't jump away. Come on, fire. Fuckers! Alright, I'm gonna end it here while we're fucking on fire. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.